Hey all, right, bit of a catch up and a recap and getting my shite together. Hopefully, again, apologise for super contrasty light and all, but with a bit of luck you might be able to see right on top of there there's a little bit of damage on my crankshaft journal where bearing has, is that any better? There it is. Bearing has fused itself, so crankshaft is damaged. Back to plan A. Sorry for the contrasting light. Beautiful day here again. So before we get to there, back over here, I have ordered one new clutch slave cylinder. Can't buy just the wee rubber boot, so I've got the whole gizmo. One release bearing for boop boop, and 2 engine mounts. I was gonna clean these up a little bit before I started putting things, but that's paint still there, so that's good. Sorry, he's hidden underneath there, but solid as big beautiful things they are. Alright, so the next step, and I have to apologise again, gee, I seem to do that a lot, was to whip the engine mounts off plan A, because they're designed to fit to a Lamborghini Countach replica. So these are the engine mounts that came with, and obviously these are engine mounts that I need, or that I have. So the simple plan is today, whip, they're off, whip these off, fit them to him, and first signs are promising. I'm sorry, I don't know that the engine mount holes are the same in the block, but we're really hoping that they are, and so yeah, zip zap, zippity zap zap. Alright. So the good news is my engine mounts off the original motor fit, and the other better news is you can probably tell, or hopefully, that these ones are much better made than these ones. The thickness of the metal here that goes that way, they are essentially the same design, which is a bit easier to see once we've sort of got them off. Obviously this bit on the end here is part of the Lamborghini business. So that one, beautiful. Bad news, always seems to be good news and bad news. This one here, I can barely fit my blade in between the engine mount and the exhaust manifold. It does fit, there's about 2 mils in there. So, yeah, I don't know where that, no, you can't see that. But there is, oh, there you can, look, there's daylight. So, well, I wasn't sure about these manifolds anyway. Obviously, they are a 4x2, and, oh, sorry, I won't be able to, of course it's this one. They go with these wee shorties that I got with this motor, which would be kind of cool to use, because obviously 4x2x1 is far more exciting than 4x1. But I'm sure you knew this already. These exhaust manifolds are quite different. Again, Yep, you'll know this already, but hopefully the studs, exhaust manifold bolts, holes are all the same. So what I might just have to do is take these elaborate looking beasties off. That's alright, isn't it? Okay, oh, while I was rummaging, I happened to notice this point here. It's clearly broken, and I suspect that it relates to that thing there. You'll know what that does. But anyway, it's broken on that block. That's alright. So, whew, pretty exciting really. My life is obviously very quiet, isn't it? But this means that this motor will drop into that hole when my new engine mounts arrive. Yeah, alright, carrying on. Hello. It's currently about 35 degrees here, so too hot for this fella. I might stop. So took the fancy-dansy 4-2 into 4-2 exhaust manifold off, and so now of course beautiful engine mount, it's all nice and happy there, and same on to the other side. Beautiful. Been having a yarn with one of my many fabulous helpers, also happens to be a neighbour, and he may have a clutch alignment tool for me, so I can put clutch off engine 1 onto engine 2, because the clutch looks a bit like this. I think she's good for a wee bit anyway. So need to get that on. Then when the new parts arrive, engine mounts, release bearings, fit a slave cylinder, and woohoo! We had plans to, again with help of said neighbour, see if we can start this wee beast. That'll make a good video. Obviously without a radiator, so we won't be running it for long, but just enough to see if we can spin it up, get some oil pressure, check that, and then to see if she fires and nothing makes a horrible rumbling sound or fires out of the side of the block or seizes. Ha! As I said, I think I probably would want to take this guy off before I try and drop it back in the hole. Anyway, just a slight random thing. So these are the engine mounts that came off, which aren't as good as the ones that I'm using. If anyone needs some, give us a yodel. And these bits here, they were between the, I don't know. Anyway, can anyone perhaps identify them? Want them? It says metallastic something on there. There you go. Oh, there was that bit too, but no. Alright. Toodle pip.